So you're a photographer and you want to get the perfect setup to carry all your gear on assignment and work with. You're going to get a bag. So this is a Pelican case. This is a 1560. And then you're going to want to know how to outfit it. Okay. I'm going to share with you my progression. Okay. So first, Pelican cases are very durable. They're very awesome as a bag, and they really work well to carry your stuff and to protect it. These things are rock solid, and you can beat them up and drag them, and they're not going to fail you in any way. But as a photographer, one of the things that you want to figure out doing is how to organize your gear. All right, so you have the bottom section, right, which is where primarily most of your gear goes, and then you have a top section which you can use for utility to carry small things and other things like that. So you need an organizer. So if you're going to buy one, you're going to be looking at getting an organizer, and you're going to be thinking that you need all of this super crazy stuff. Okay? All right. So the first type of organizer that they have is this type of organizer. The problem with this type of organizer is you don't get to say where your stuff goes. If you put your things in this section here, it kind of like flops all over the place. So you want to put some batteries down there or whatnot, what have you. And then they just kind of flop all over the place, and you really don't necessarily have a way to organize this. It can't expand, and then there are just certain things that you just can't put in there, right? These straps here, as you can see, they get kind of weathered over time. Okay, I've had this for several years, and it gets weathered. And so then these are your pockets here. So it comes with two pockets and a big pocket, right? Okay, and it just attaches to the top of your case. The big issue that I have with this is you have no customization of where things go in the top of your bag. And whatever goes in the top of your bag, it needs to be in a place where it can then close. Okay? Second option. Your second option is a molle rack. Okay? A molle rack goes with molle bags like these. Okay? Something like that. And then they can attach anywhere on your molle stand. Okay, and so you have a little bit more control over how you put things on the back of your rack. I don't suggest either of those two systems. The back of your case comes with quite a substantial amount of space. And so there is a nice recess in here. The problem with both of these two options is that there is a standoff between the top of your bag and where these things start. And that's probably taking up a significant amount of space. This one here takes up less, but it doesn't give you much more flexibility. This one takes up more, but it gives you more flexibility. However, both of them basically take you out of about a half of inch of space in terms of how to organize your bag. I have found a solution. The solution that I found is I use command strips and molle bags. Okay, so these molle bags were on that molle panel over there, and now they are attached directly to the back of my bag. What this allows me to do is it allows me to fill these with all kinds of items. In here I have batteries, right? Batteries and all kinds of things. Anything that you need for a photo shoot, you can put in these things. You could put more things in these than you can if you were to use any of those top racks, because you have a standoff here that's already about 1/4 of an inch. Like this standoff right here is already about 1/4 of an inch. So that's already 1/4 of an inch off the background. And then the rest of the bag takes up some more space. So you basically lose a lot of space here. When these are attached to the back with command strips on each of these, and when the bag is open, these present forward. When the bag is closed, they lie back and they recess into the top. Okay. That is one of the best ways to do. I'm still looking for a perfect option to secure that, but that works for now, and it will close. Okay. I tried to put command strips right on the tripod, but the top of the tripod doesn't sit flush with the back of the door, so it didn't necessarily work. But I think I have another solution. Okay, then there's the bottom. Okay, when you're thinking about the bottom, so you can buy your 1560, you can buy it bare. I would suggest buying it bare and going with this as a solution for the top, going with command strips and molle bags for the top, so you can organize your items. And then the bottom also comes empty. And the first thing that a lot of people will think about doing is getting a foam insert for their gear that just goes in there, or pick and pluck foam. Both options are actually very, very expensive. This one here came with I bought it like this with this foam, and it worked, and it's worked for years. But you do get kind of limited as to how you can arrange it, and it takes up a lot of space. Okay, so that's one thing. So the option that I went with was a DIY solution, where I grabbed plastic poster board, the corrugated poster board, and I basically cut that to make my dividers. Those are held on with paper clips that have been cut. Okay, and they are sandwiched in between 2mm foam, which is self-adhesive foam that you can find on Amazon. I will leave links in the description below. And basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to create a space that is definitely perfected for your gear. And this is less than $50 to do. This is less than $50 to create these. I use 4mm on the edges and 2mm foam in the center. And this is a situation that works great. I have a lot of gear in here. There's two 8200s, my 50 to 140, my 90, my 16 prime, and my 1680 and my 50. Okay, and then all of my Flashpoint Godox lights and my 2 camera bodies, okay, are all in this case. And so it's really a nice solution in order to organize and make a really efficient way to use your camera bag. Okay, all right, so that is, and it'll save you a ton of money. So you really only have to buy the bag, which I would highly suggest getting second used, because these things actually don't break, and there's a lot of people that sell them online. Okay, all right, so thank you much.